Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of January 30th, 2021. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I am still playing Atelier Ryza 2, and I just really like it. The DLC wasn't available when I was reviewing it, but now it is, so I am diving into the costumes to research how well they implemented the bathing suits in the launch release. And I could say, after spending many hours mowing over the fine details, they did a bang-up job. Good on you, Koei. Good on you. Just don't charge me an arm and a leg to buy more, Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me know what you're playing in the comments below, and let's get on to the news. Starting off the news roundup, we have Arc System Works releasing a new overview trailer for Guilty Gear Strive, coming to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC on April 6th. The trailer highlights the story mode and the online lobbies. The online lobbies in particular were a pain point for some players that were in the open beta and a reason for the game's delay. This trailer goes over the new systems added to the game, as well as the in-depth story that borderlines on a visual novel at some points. THQ Nordic announced that the Experiment 101 developed action-adventure Biomutant will launch on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on May 25th. If you don't remember, this is that furry action game that was announced like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know. It's been in development for a while, and I'm just glad that they're still working on it. THQ Nordic kind of put all their money everywhere, and this was one of the games that they scooped up, but we haven't heard anything on it. It's weird because over the years, the 3D platforming genre changes and evolves in many ways. So I'm sure they kind of hit these walls and were like, oh. So I'm sure they hit these walls during development where they were like, oh, this is not going to work for modern gamers. But I'm hoping that it retains some of its core elements that I've seen in previous events. Atlus released a new trailer for the Omega Force developed action-adventure Persona 5 Strikers, coming to PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC on February 23rd. This just in though, if you pre-order the game digitally on Switch or PS4, you can get the game 4 days early, so you can start playing on February 19th, which is weird, I guess. I mean, I don't like digital releases, but if you do, this is probably the best thing that could have happened to you. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it sucks for people that want that steelbook from Best Buy, but whatever. The trailer highlights all the character skills and the different characters that you'll be able to play as. It just goes over each of them and shows their special real quick. The game is a Musou-style Warriors action game, but it is set in the Persona 5 universe and does branch off that story. SNK released a new character trailer for The King of Fighters 15, still scheduled to release in 2021. The trailer introduces Benimura to the roster, and I can see what SNK is doing here with the trailers. They're announcing all the guys first as we lead up to the reveal of Mai in all her voluptuous goodness, and then hit us with the girls so you can see those pre-order numbers rise to the top. Good on you, SNK. On to visual novel news. Sakai Project has announced that the Visual Arts Key developed visual novel Rewrite Plus has been delayed. I guess we saw this coming. Anyway, it's not coming in January. It is now scheduled to come in Q2 2021. The game was delayed to improve the localization quality and get the Harvest Festa events out of the way, so that's all being worked on now. I mean, there's nothing worse than a bunch of weebs criticizing your localization, so take all the time you need. We've waited this long. What's a couple more months? Just do your thing, Sakai Project. Pencil revealed the release date for the Otome visual novel Taisho X Alice, Episode 3, now set to launch on PC in the West in March. This episode focuses on Snow White and the Wizard, but you should remember that these are the boy versions of the characters, and that's just the way this fairy tale goes. Yes, it's Snow White, and yes, it's a wizard, but handsome boy versions. Why not? DMM Games and Nitro Plus announced an English version of Token Rondo Online will be available to Western players via Jurin. That's that online PC browser place that you can sign up for, kind of like Nutaku, but not Nutaku. It's Jurin. It looks like now DMM Games has an in with them because they've been doing some stuff together. Well, if it's more games, this game in particular is where you have these famous blades, but they're actually boys. So you have these swords, and I know a lot of you weebs like swords, but now these swords are boys. They're boy versions of the swords. You know, we have ship girls. Well, now we have sword boys. And that's just the way it is. Get used to it. Moving on, P-Cubed and Katakoa Games announced that their adventure mystery visual novel Root Film will launch on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch on March 19th in the West. We previously saw this from an eShop posting, but they have confirmed the release date. And yeah, we already knew, but now it's coming to PS4 and that's all confirmed. And yeah, so we'll be getting this game in like a month and a half. Manga Gamer announced that they will finally release the Alicesoft developed visual novel RPG Rant's Quest Magnum on PC via Manga Gamer on February 25th, 2021. That's right, Rant's is back, and this is the Rant's Quest base version with the Magnum expansion all in one game. Rant's is on his adventure again, and it's a Rant's game. We'll probably review it, so I don't want to subject anyone to any Rant's knowledge if they don't already know about it, so if you want to look it up, you can look it up, because I just think he's an asshole. I've played the games. I like the games. I don't like him. That's all I got to say about that. Interviews on the site. We talked to Junzo Hosoi, producer of Atelier Ryza 2, and we talk about the game, and we talk about Ryza. What more could you want? Previews on the site. We have Balin Wonderworld. Reviews on the site. We have ReZero, The Prophecy of the Throne, Skull the Hero Slayer, Cyber Shadow, Phenotopia Awakening, Redout Space Assault, Atelier Ryza 2, The Legends and the Secret Fairy, Touhou, The Medium, the Yakuza Remastered Collection on PC, Disjunction, Sword of the Necromancer, Olija, and Marching Forest. And that's it. That's the news, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please have a wonderful week. Stay safe, read the site, and have a good day. See ya.